Gauntlet ready. Turn the key.
Just asked him how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed the hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this
just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
Late night crew. What in the world is going on, man? Happy Monday. This is the dreaded Monday. For some of y'all, it's just another day for me. Thank the Lord for letting me see another week. Late night crew, seeing another week. I guess last week was a little better than we thought. Hey man, hit that like button. Say what's up to your boy. I feel great. Go one more time, nigga. Jennifer, what's happening? Tom 8.
Stop the cap.
Andrew. Clee. J-Dub. Josh. Nopper. Man. A fake quarterback kneel? A fake quarterback kneel? Fuck them niggas, bro. A fake quarterback kneel, nigga. Allan, where your bitch ass at? Allan, you was running your fucking mouth all motherfucking week. You niggas ran your motherfucking mouth. Now all of a sudden, you ain't here, ain't no ain't no nothing. Where the fuck is... Hey, Nicole, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great Monday. What up, Mish? Where the fuck is Allan at? Hey, music was happening. Good. Where the fuck? I'm so sorry. New people, I know you're like, who the fuck is that? I don't give a nigga. We wait for Allan. Where you at? Oh, so you ain't coming? Bet. I got you, cuz. No, I got you, cuz. Cause I know. No, I got you.
That's Williams with his first touchdown of the season, and that's the rivalry, right? It looks like a knee.
Let's go watch it.
He does not.
I mean, Honey Badger. I was so mad the Honey Badger didn't make it. I was so mad the Honey Badger didn't make it.
Down at the 1.
Yeah, let's just take this knee and get the fuck up out of here. You know, we up 41-7. Hey, Taysom, just drop back. Hey, Taysom, you know what I'm saying, Taysom? Taysom, just drop back. You know what I mean? This was the Saints and Falcons game that Allan was talking. He was running his mouth all motherfucking fucking week. I saw this shit coming. Just for the record, I had Chris Olave got more head than he got body. I had Olave, nigga, bro. I had Shaheed. Why you think I said what I said? Nah. I saw this coming. These niggas fake
There's a lot of factors that cause you to not be successful, and as we watch this touchdown.
Oh man, that's
Williams with his first touchdown of the season, and that's the rivalry, right? It looked like a knee. And the Saints score a touchdown with
Oh yeah, bounty, bro. They about to do the reverse bounty gate. Nigga, bro, they got pummeled. Them niggas did not show up in the second half, nigga. They got their ass whipped. Allan. Where you at? I'm a Panthers fan. Nigga, you got some other shit you need to worry about first. Nah, I knew Allan wasn't gonna be here. I ain't even gonna lie. Now, Allan did send video to prove why he wasn't gonna be here. So if we can right now, let's go ahead and go cut to Allan's response from yesterday's events.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Hey man, can I get you anything?
Shit was all good just a week ago. Hey, shit was all good just a week ago. Yeah, you can say the Eagles lost. You can say the Eagles done lost like 5, 7, 8, 9 games in a row, but somehow we still go into the playoffs. Funny how that works. Yeah, my Colts fucked up, but they weren't supposed to win anyway. So funny how that works. Nah, Tommy, he needs some milk. Somebody help. He needs some milk. Now, then wait. There's a couple of things I want to talk about today. Number one being, we're going to go over this Shannon Sharpe response. I wasn't really going to fuck with it, but I was giving signs and listening to people close to me. I should probably go ahead with it, right? But I think the biggest thing is, I think Dave Chappelle is controlled opposition. And I personally think that Dave Chappelle got kicked out. He got kicked out of Hollywood. I don't think he left that show. I think they booted him. I think they exiled him for a while. I mean, he back. He got all these Netflix deals, but he ain't in no movies. Why? I mean, yeah, okay, he talking shit about transgender people and stuff. Okay, but I mean, there's an audience for that. And if you think that the higher ups in Hollywood have these type of morals, they go, we don't want to make any money off of anything that's talking about gay people or transgender people, you have lost your fucking mind. Yeah, I think they exiled him for a few years. And then when he was allowed to, he came back and basically started from the bottom. Remember, he came back and started from the bottom. He didn't just come back and was like, oh, I'm back. No, Dave Chappelle came back and went through the comedy club again. Now, how are you blackballed, but then you decide you're going to get into these well-known comedy clubs in LA and then work yourself back up to a Netflix deal? How? You're blackballed. There's lots of motherfuckers who got, this is the only story of somebody you've heard get so-called blackballed, and then this nigga come back, get an Oprah interview. Which we're going to go over that Oprah interview. There's a lot of good stuff in that Oprah interview. See, everybody remembers Dave talking about that dress shit in the Oprah interview. There's a little bit more than that we should discuss. How is he getting a Netflix $100 million deal, but he can't get in the movie? I may tell you he don't want to be in a movie. Mighty funny, that shit changed. You all you want to do is be on TV and movies. Now you don't. Now you sit on stage smoking cigarettes looking like...
I have a notification for Shay.
This nigga sits there...
I've got some notifications for Shay. You can check for updates like these at any time by
Google.
asking, what are my notifications?
Hey, Google. I don't want to know my notifications right now. I appreciate it. So, he sits on stage...
No worries. I'm here to help.
Hey, man, you about Google. Chill out.
All right, check out this chill out music station on YouTube.
You about to get... Hey, Google. I'm in the middle of my job right now, and you're interrupting.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Obviously. Obviously you don't.
Thanks for letting me know. Please let me know next time you notice something off about me.
I will do just that.
Great.
Now, before I was interrupted by that bitch, you on one today, Google. I just want to let that be known. Stay off the weed. Now, Dave Chappelle, his stand-up comedy now looks like it's like him on stage, like he's fucking captive. You know, he don't ever look like he want to be there no more. He's on stage sitting there just smoking cigarettes, and the bulk of his comedy is fucking depressing now. That's another thing I noticed about Dave's comedy. It's depressing for the most part. But how's Dave Chappelle gonna play all high and mighty on shit when, nigga, there's footage of you in Men in Tights dressed up as a woman, and then that Howard Stern shit you did, nigga, what the fuck was that? I'm supposed to believe, listen to this. And nobody's ever said this. So I'm about to say some shit about Dave Chappelle you've never heard nobody say. And if you've heard somebody say it, tell me who. And I'll believe you. I just want to know who said it. I'm supposed to believe Dave Chappelle got mad one day because he was at work filming the Chappelle show. And he felt like some of the white people in the room were laughing a little hard at black jokes to the point where he felt like they were being racist. Now, I'm supposed to believe these random white people working on set, Dave Chappelle, the head of the Chappelle show, didn't have enough juice. They gave this nigga $50 million Comedy Central deal, but they didn't give this nigga enough, but he didn't have enough juice to get them kicked off of the fucking set. I got one better for you, though. How was Dave Chappelle so offended by some white people laughing what he called a little hard at black jokes when he dressed in whiteface multiple times and pretended to be a white man multiple times? How are you doing all of that? But then you like, wait, these white people racist than motherfuckers. It seem like they laughing just a little too hard at this shit. Nigga, did you feel that way? Did you feel niggas was laughing too hard when you dressed as a white man, acting like the white man? He made it sound like it was higher ups, but that was never said. He got all this beef over all these years. He still ain't called out nobody by name for any of the shit he's talking about that happened. What's the name? Name the one name he named. He didn't pull out Charlie Murphy. He didn't pull out Neil. He didn't pull out Donnell. He left all of them niggas there to fend for them fucking selves. And they went on to have a third season without him. And everybody that was involved with the show signed up for it. And I don't think y'all understand how these contracts deals work. You can't just go up and go to Africa on the deal, nigga. That's another thing. You can't just up and leave on them niggas' money. So when shit don't be making sense, I'm like, so what is it then? 'Cause none of that shit makes sense. This nigga was dressing up in whiteface. These white people was laughing. No, I don't believe none of that shit. That's his story about it. And yeah, I believe they try to put him on drugs and all that shit to control him more. And I believe that he wouldn't. And that's when they sent his ass overseas. Now that he's back, he got his mom. Do Dave Chappelle even come across as the same Dave Chappelle as old? Like the same person? Not like he's gotten older and evolved and what? No, he don't even act like the same dude. He came back, he was on steroids. Everybody forget when Dave Chappelle came back and he was on fucking roids. Nobody remembers that shit. I believe they probably sent him somewhere or let him go somewhere, one of the two. But this nigga acting like he just, oh, nigga, I just bailed on a $50 million deal and I can resurface years later and do it. No, that's not how that works, nigga. No, nigga. You got to get your mind right. That was the only way you was coming back is to get your mind right. Come back, do the comedy circuit again. Next thing you know, oh, Dave Chappelle's on Netflix getting $100 million. Well, what is all of his stand-ups about? And then there's like all his stand-ups are just about like talking shit about people. It's almost like he's going through a humiliation ritual. Every time. We're gonna go over this Oprah interview. I promise you, he said some shit in there. First of all, the fact that he went up there to talk to Oprah doesn't even make sense. This nigga claimed before he left because of how Hollywood was and all this shit, but then he came back and went to Oprah. Oprah had this nigga admit that he was paranoid, all types of shit, bro. Only thing people remember is the dress line, because that shit was powerful, that little bit about it. And then you start to wonder, like, did that blue streak shit even happen? That blue streak shit even happen? And here's why I have to ask that. I'm supposed to believe, remember, Dave Chappelle said he was so offended. Here, I'll show you. Let me refresh your memory of what Dave Chappelle said, so we can be on the same page.
I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know. But certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, these brothers got to wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, we got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And what? A prostitute? No, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. So, well, if all the greats have done it, it's kind of hacky, right? You're right. So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave, listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. You know, the pressure comes in. He said, I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say.
He sounded real hard on the phone.
Sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
I don't even wear no dress to be funny. What am I, Milton Berle? You know, we're going like this. And then finally he's like, and he leaves. And then, like, the director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress. What is wrong? What is this, Brokeback Mountain in here? So then, wear the dress. I don't want to wear the dress. I want to wear this dress. You know what I mean? This is, oh, gosh, this guy's so difficult. They leave. Now the producers comes, come on, David, would be so great. I mean, and then I started thinking about it. All the comics that I've seen, man, you know, strong brothers, why they be putting us in these dresses? But the minute it was clear, I was adamant, I'm not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing the dress. All right, fine. Think of something else. Guy comes back 10 minutes later, the whole new scene. Hot damn, how did you write the scene so fast?
Okay. Now, Dave. Now, here's the only problem, though, Dave. When you tell me that you were that adamant, right? When you tell me you were that adamant and you were just so, no. Then I got a couple questions for you. Because it seemed like a progression of the same type of way that these things tend to progress. How do these things progress? You sell your soul, then you start getting on. $1993 was an interesting year for you, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle had never done a movie. He was on some shit as a kid in the beach in 1981 as a kid on a beach that was uncredited, okay? Pay attention. What did he do in 1993? In 1993, he did a bit with motherfucking Howard Stern on MTV.
Tactical nuke incoming!
check was fined again by the SEC today.
This is very exciting. Robin's going to do the news, and we got some...
Dave, what is this fake Howard Stern shit you're doing, and why are you dressed up like Robin? So, if you were this adamant about not getting an address for Martin's shit, what did you do? Or what did they give you for this? You couldn't even do a home. But you could do this?
Great guests coming in. Hey, what are you guys laughing at so much? I think I'm paying them too much. Jerks. All right, let's plug a new video of Baba Boobie's Bonanza. Robin, you show the tape. What do you think of it?
Well, Howard,
Hey, Robin, what's the matter with you? You have a cold?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Really? That's probably a chest cold. Hey, Robin, you taking temperature?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just stick the thermometer. Oh, very good, Robin. Bitch, are you for real? Hey, I'm getting a fever just watching. Hey, let me tell you something, Robin. I wouldn't mind sticking my thermometer down there. But mine only works.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
How you sitting on Oprah saying all that fucking shit? You know you did this shit, nigga. You forgot? You didn't remember? Javon Barksdale Cynical was happening. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Rectally. All right, bro.
You got on earrings, lipstick, fake titties, nigga. Get the fuck on, nigga.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
What do you think of the tape?
Well, I thought it was pretty good.
All right, let's take some calls, ask people what they say. Very good, Robin. Billy, you're on the air.
Howard. Is this Howard?
Yeah. What do you think of the tape?
Howard. What's up?
New York, you're on the air.
Yo, Howard. What's up?
LA, you're on the air. Jerk. Probably.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
J-Dub, Jessica. So what else happened in 93? What else happened in 93? Because this don't even make your credits. But this one does. This is also in 93.
Time out. What is wrong? I should have never worn these shoes.
Bitch, are you for real?
Dave, that's you dressed up in a dress like a bitch. So how is he sitting on Oprah having all this deep discussion when he know good and damn well that his career took off after he got an address twice in the same year? He got an address twice in 93. Robin Hood Men in Tights. I was like, oh yeah, Dave was in that. Oh yeah, he was in that. So yeah, so when Dave sits here and talk all that shit, nigga, I don't believe that nigga. Something wasn't right the way he left, and I said that from jump. I was one of the few people that I basically stopped fucking with Dave Chappelle at that moment because something wasn't right. That's not how, bro, I've been in entertainment since I was 19, bro. That's not how none of this shit works. You don't just walk away from $50 million deals and go live with your family in the woods. Then when he comes back, he lives in Ohio, and he claims it's only because he don't like living in Hollywood. He don't like nothing about Hollywood, but he goes out, but he was going out there doing the clubs. Then he held a comedy thing on his own property that was like invite only, a stand-up thing. The next thing you know, Dave Chappelle on again. And it makes all the sense in the world to y'all because y'all don't question shit. Everything should be able to withstand questioning if it's legit. What happened after he did this? So the bottom fell out. He did 2 little low budget joints, or two joints that I won't even say low budget. 2 joints I ain't never heard of is what I meant. I think I've heard of Undercover Blues, but I ain't never seen it. He did Undercover Blues, getting it in. The next thing you know, he was on Home Improvement. When Home Improvement was Home Improvement. He gets a spot on Home Improvement, 1 episode. Then what happens? Buddies, he gets his own TV show. Then Nutty Professor. He's Reggie, right? A year later, he's in a dress twice. A year later, he does one of his most iconic roles. And a lot of people remember when he was on Home Improvement. Let's go back to what I was just talking about for a second. He left because white people were laughing too hard at black jokes and he felt that they were being racist, right? Okay, Dave, if I'm going to give you that, explain this part to me, sir. How did you voice a cockroach in Joe's apartment?
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
You voiced a cockroach in Joe's apartment, my nigga. Then you were on Con Air. Then you did an episode of Dr. Katz when it was booming. And then 1998, your life changed forever. Half Baked came out. And you were on Larry Sanders. Then you were in Woo. Then you were in You've Got Mail. You know, all these white people movies. Then you were in 200 Cigarettes. And then in 1999, you did a movie called Blue Streak. So you gonna tell me that in 5 years, in 5 to 6 years, you changed your whole view so much on wearing a dress that you pretended you never did? So Blue Streak came out in 99, which means they probably were filming in 98, 97. So in 4 years, you ain't wearing dresses no more, and you forgot you ever wore one. And here goes something else. Dave Chappelle ain't never said he didn't wear a dress. He said he didn't wear a dress in Blue Streak. I truly think Dave Chappelle's controlled opposition. Dave Chappelle left in 2006. His last official TV appearance was he did a voiced episode of Crank Yankers, which there's no telling when that was filmed. Then he was gone from 2007 to 2015. Okay? And when he came back, all he could get was an episode of Baldwin Cafe. He was in Nick Cannon's movie Chirac. And then A Star Is Born in 2018. This nigga movie shit was lit, and then it cut off and ain't never cut back on. But somehow he's back on, though. Most niggas that are supposed to be blackballed and you can't see how they're blackballed, they're probably controlled opposition, my nigga. Allegedly. But fuck it, let's get to Uncle Shay, bro. Let's see what Uncle Shay got to say in response to his 26 million view video. What are they saying to you, Shay?
Tactical nuke incoming!
If we got time at the end, we'll watch all of it. Hold on. Did I not pull it out of there? Oh, I did. I was about to say.
Ocho, I know we've been talking about this, Ocho.
Uh-oh, what happened?
The Katt Williams interview is still a viral.
Oh,
It's at 27 million views.
What did I tell you?
That nigga said it's still a viral. First of all, I just don't trust a nigga who teeth are fake as Chad's. Nigga, Chad, like, why is he so small now? Like, Chad low-key looks sick, bro. I hope all the best for Ocho. That's one of my favorite wide receivers of all time.
We've been talking about this, Ocho.
Uh-oh, what happened?
The Katt Williams interview is still a viral.
Oh,
It's at 27 million views.
What did I tell you it was going to be at by the time we come on here Saturday? I said 20. I said 20.
27.
Ooh.
From what I've been able to deduce, it's the third most viewed conversation, interview, whatever you want to call it. I call myself a conversationalist. I like to have conversation.
Nigga, this is not the third highest viewed interview. No, nigga. Oh, nigga, stop the fucking cap.
Stop the cap.
I don't even have to go look. You're calling it a viral. You're out here looking for a clout. And nigga, this is not the third high. 27 million is not the third highest, nigga. It maybe it's like the third highest after so many days or some shit like that. But nigga, you got a ways to go.
Some people say it's an interview. 32nd is the second place. So I'm really hoping I get. Joe Rogan has 2. Joe Rogan, if I'm not mistaken, has a 57 million. Bill Lazar, I think that's Lazar. He's guy that came out about the USA no.
This proves everything I said about Shannon Sharpe. He don't give a fuck about the substance of that shit. All he cares about is his place in with the white folk. And when I say with the white folk, not white people. No, I'm talking about the higher up white folk, the ones that don't fuck with you either. This nigga worried about competing with Joe Rogan. Nigga, what are you? Go ahead, Shay.
Knows about UFOs. And he had a 32 million view episode with Elon Musk.
Okay,
cool. Well, let me tell you this, Shannon Sharpe. It had nothing to fucking do with you. You were the only mainstream motherfucker stupid enough to have Katt on your show. And when I say stupid enough, that's what they gonna tell you. All your colleagues, they feel you were stupid. They look at that 27 million views like, damn, you idiot. You had this fucker on your platform, dumbass. And Katt came to call you out. That's gone so over shit. In this whole thing, I've noticed it's gone over Shannon's head that Katt was calling him out to his face too. Go along, get along, gang. Shout out to Kwame Brown. Nigga, he's talking about you, Shannon. You know all about that shit.
So
that's why when you wanted to get at Dylan Brooks, them motherfuckers, somebody got at you. Who?
I definitely think in the first, but we had 27 with 3 days.
Yeah, so you're gonna surpass his 32.
I definitely believe we can get that 32.
You're gonna surpass his 32, now, so you'll be the second most watched.
The 57 was over a 4-year. So there's an outside chance.
Nigga, nobody watched that shit for you, you fucking egomaniacal idiot. This nigga really thought that people were watching that shit for him. As a matter of fact, one of biggest criticisms of the interview was that you were doing it. Just for the record, nigga. One of the biggest criticisms that I've heard from everybody about this interview was that you were doing it. Now you sitting here stroking yourself off with the help of Chad, nigga. Will y'all shut the fuck up? This is weird.
Yeah, people gonna go back.
Wait, you might catch that too.
There's
Right,
outside
as
chance.
Cap, if you on day 3, and we at 2027,
Yeah,
boy, you might catch.
it's still doing about 5 to 7 million views a day.
Let's go find out. Cause I'm about to find out right now, nigga. Cause you better not be lying, nigga. Cause Shannon, what are you doing? You supposed to be talking about some other shit now, nigga. I'm getting ready to have to do you in, cause nigga, the video viral. You winning. You got 35 M's on this motherfucker. So you passed the little 34, nigga. How many hours are there in a day? Let's just start there. So you said your shit's at 5 million a day. Well, nigga, you lying. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Damn it, Shannon. Why, nigga? Why you making me do all this extra work? Cause you goofy. And embellishing, cause who are you lying for, nigga? You own. I can't respect when niggas be on and be lying. I got the real numbers, fool. Let me go ahead and show you what his video is doing. Cause this nigga's just making the shit up. His dick hard in the motherfucker over this video. Make another one, nigga. You doing 156,000 an hour, which is about 3.7 a day. That's well under that 5. What's happening, Joan? Nigga, your engagement is just good. You only got 48,000 Facebook likes. At least you got 1 million likes. You should have more than 1 million likes. You only got 1 million likes on a fucking 35 million view video. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Your engagement could be way better. But it ain't, because it's you, nigga. It's you.
Yeah, that's the thing with when it comes to somebody like a Katt Williams who is a comedian, and when you speak, you know us, we love things that are messy at times, and it creates traction. And then the truths or the lies behind it, people can make the assessments on their own and do their own.
Hold on right quick, y'all. Okay. So, Ocho, explain
It
this.
creates traction. And then the truths or the lies behind.
So, Katt Williams, I want you to understand that Chad is making sure that he puts out there that you could have been lying. Why the fuck? You see, they only do this shit with people they don't fuck with. Like the mainstream. Because this is Chad Johnson. Remember, Chad got blackballed out the league. Chad don't talk so tough no more. Chad look old as shit. He got blackballed and he looked like he been through it. Now this nigga, the truth or the lie. Bro, they don't ever say this shit about niggas that's lying. Niggas that be blatantly lying, they'll just let these niggas tell these lies and won't push back at all. A nigga that they can't say lying, they like, he could be telling the truth, he could be lying. Why would you say he could be lying? What could he be lying about? Be specific, nigga. You can't just put that in the air. You can't just put in the air that he was probably lying. He's probably telling the truth. The fuck you mean? It was a 3-hour interview. And this nigga just put question to everything this nigga said for 3 hours.
Find it, you know, people can make the assessments on their own and do their own homework. It gets to everybody churning. It gets.
Hey Google, how old is Chad Johnson?
Josinko is 45 years old.
Nigga, you look a bad 45, my nigga.
The noise, it gets to going, and everybody chirping, everybody want to watch, and you got everybody named Mama talking about that goddamn interview.
Yeah,
everybody.
They are. I mean, I have a lot of people that have reached out. People that don't really listen to or subscribe to Club Shay,
and they still won't. You over 1 million. See, this is the thing that Shannon don't let you know. It ain't like he got pushed over 2 million. He was almost at 2 million at the time of this interview. He ain't got no real fans. All his shit ball paid for, my nigga. That's why him having a viral video is this shit blowing his fucking mind. Cause he just be doing this shit. None of his videos, bro. I told you, 1 million, couple million views, and it's all bought. He get pumped in the algorithm nonstop. If you follow anything sports, you can't go through your recommended without a Shannon Sharpe video. Whether it's a nightcap, whether it's even if you're not subscribed, nightcap, undisputed, first take, all this shit. Shannon Sharpe gets recommended non-fucking stop. Nobody fucking everybody deals with him. Ain't nobody no Shannon Sharpe fan like that. Not no real sports fan.
or know anything about that. But because it was on every news network, it was on ET. Yeah. People are talking about it in the basketball locker rooms and NFL and every circle. People have talked about it. Right. And what's disappointing to me, because there are people that do what you and I do. Yeah, that had so much to say, and it's only because of jealousy.
Let's stop right there. Professional, real quick. Shit got unprofessional real quick. Shannon, you can't say that anybody who has a problem with your interview style only said it out of jealousy, my nigga. Here's the crazy part, Shannon. Unlike you, if I get a video with 27 million views, check is coming to my house and then I divvy it up. All you getting is your portion of this.
Because I guarantee you, if Katt was on their podcast,
and you know how I know this? Man, look right here, nigga. That is a DraftKings logo, nigga. This ain't his, nigga. DraftKings put him on, nigga. Same way I believe like FanDuel put on McAfee. Like the motherfuckers be plants, bro. Yes, they can be just because they a plant or some shit don't mean that they not entertaining and can't be entertaining or can't be funny. And that's not what that means. But how'd they get there? Yeah, Katt called this nigga country bumpkin straight to his face.
He did exactly what he did on my podcast.
Right.
They would have never said what they're saying. Oh, no. That was the decision that I had to make in a split second, Ocho.
Right.
And what I always try to do is not talk over the guests. They come, okay, tell your side, tell your story. Tell it without me interrupting. And then if there's a point that I think I need to add or I need to, rephrase question, okay, we'll go there.
Put in there.
But you're full of fucking shit, nigga. There were several times, bro, almost every viral clip that came from that, Katt said something and you just either laughed or was like, oh shit. It was a couple times you took a sip of a drink. You didn't have you know why? Because you didn't want to get canceled. That's why you said it several times. Oh man, Club Shay gonna get canceled from this one. You said that many a time, bro. Yikes. Get better, Chadrick. Now this nigga gonna sit here and be like, anybody who noticed that he didn't push back on anything Katt said. And when we say push back, that ain't that's not you saying that Katt lied about these issues. No, Ask him to further explain. How do you know that? How do you know that? He wouldn't even ask that. How do you know that? This nigga said he was in a room with Ludacris and they got offered deals and Robert was happening. I'm like, nigga. Now this nigga want to try to talk tough. If you saying something about me, it's due to jealousy. Man, shut your weak ass up, nigga.
But in that situation, Ocho, I've got to make a split second. I know I got card. Okay, I want to start at this place. But he said, I want to tell you why I came. You offer a safe place, a safe space.
Right.
For people to say and to get things. Okay, fine. And then he went. Now, I'm teed up to ready to go in the direction that I think. Because at the end of the day, Ocho, even though he went the direction that he went for 30 minutes,
right,
I still had to have structure. I still had to get the train back on the track.
Right.
Even though I don't think he was off the track, he wanted to get that off his chest.
Right.
Now he got that off his chest. Okay, now let's get to.
No, Shannon. You just said you let this nigga talk for a half an hour, and it took you a half an hour to get the quote-unquote train back on the track. Then that means you ain't got no control of your show, nigga. It took you a half an hour. It will take me 5 seconds. Hey, hold on. We can't do this like this. See how easy that is? No, nigga. When this nigga even said to you, Cedric said and Katt said the same shit to your face. He said, why did you let these niggas come on this show and say this shit and you just treated it as a fact? The same shit to your face. Did Katt Williams criticize you about that, Shannon, because of jealousy? Because he just blessed you. He just blessed you.
Where you come from? How did you come to be? How did you leave Ohio? Why did you leave Ohio?
You're gaslighting. Everybody's talking about what happened in that first half an hour. Nobody had a problem with you asking about his upbringing, where he was born, his travels. Nobody had a problem with that. That's not what everybody's talking about, nigga. But you know that.
How did you end up in Florida as a 13-year-old with a Rottweiler puppy in the back of an 18-wheeler?
Right.
How did that come about? What was the thought process? When did you know this was going to happen? Okay, what made you leave Florida and go to OKC, Oklahoma? But man, it's just everybody got something to say, man. Bro, it's like everybody, but they never said anything. When I let Steve say what he said, when I let said what he said, when I let everybody say what they said, nobody said anything.
Because Katt told you that, you fucking idiot. Katt told you to your face. It's different rules for them. When you fucking with me, I'm blackballed. So you gonna get it. This nigga, you literally interviewed the nigga and you didn't listen to shit this nigga said.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, because it goes viral, I guarantee you, Ocho, if this video had done 2.7 million views, nobody would have said a damn thing.
No, not.
Nigga, that's not true either. That's what got it to 27 million views, is because people were saying something about it as it hit 1 million. This nigga's a fucking, he don't.
My name is Jeff.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Because Steve Harvey, go ahead. Go ahead, Ocho.
They just upset that I'm assuming you got the interview.
I did.
You got the interview. I don't.
Katt Williams. He got the interview because Katt Williams wanted to call out some shit he did on his show. So that's not some shit I think you want to be bragging about. I don't think you want to be bragging about you got the interview, because then now on the table is how he got the interview, and how he got the interview is he let some other niggas come on his show and lie. And Katt went to call him out to his face. I wouldn't be bragging about that, my nigga.
don't think there's a space or a person out there that I think he would have felt comfortable with, where he would have been as open and truthful.
Right.
With. He was literally open, because when you're talking.
So you hear what Chad just said. Katt would have lied if he went anywhere else. We're not giving Shannon Sharpe credit for Katt Williams telling the truth and implying that Katt Williams would have lied if he went somewhere else. And the only reason he told the truth is because he came to Shannon. We're not doing that. And when he say they referring to like other podcasters and shit of their ilk. Definitely ain't talking about niggas like me.
There's a certain level of comfort. There's a certain aura. There's a certain energy that you have. You know, obviously being in locker rooms, being able to talk to people, and it provides a certain type of, I don't even know how to explain it.
It's a comfort level that they have, that they're going to be able to tell their side of this. They're going to be able to tell their story without any judgment from me.
There we go.
At the end of the day, that's
what?
There are very few people like that. Very, very few people like that. Very few people.
I'm not here to judge. I've asked you to. I mean, there have been times that people have reached out to me to come on, but most of the time I reach out and I'm asking, if you're free, hey, get back to me. Sometimes I have to go through a manager. Sometimes I have to go through a publicist. Sometimes I deal directly with the individual. Doesn't matter. It's okay. I'll pass it off to CJ, and then CJ was like, he and I huddle up and says, okay, what day works best for you? These are the times. He came in, I'm like, CJ, okay, did he give you a time? What's his time limit? Sometimes they say, hey, I got as much time as you need. Sometimes they say, I only got an hour. I only got 75 minutes. I only got 90 minutes. I say, I need at least 75 minutes. That's normally what I go. I said, I normally need at least 75 minutes. CJ, is there anything that they say that we can't ask? When I had Steve Harvey, I had no intentions of asking him anything about his wife, asking him nothing about his daughters. He volunteered that. Shannon, why didn't you push back and say, well, Steve, you said this about your first wife. Steve, you did this, this, and this. Nobody said a damn thing.
Right, because they're all part of the go along, get along gang. They don't want you to expose their heroes. They want you to expose their villains. Stupid. This is why you know that Shannon Sharpe he's a puppet and he don't even know it, bro. This nigga he's sitting here, he's really dumbfounded by this. He don't get it. Even though Katt told him to his face that, yeah, when it's Steve and Cedric and all these things, like what has really happened from, 37 million views and everybody is seen, and now all these clips is coming out showing that Cedric and Steve did steal these jokes and shit. Are they getting ready to get canceled? Of course not, because they have the backing of the same motherfuckers that be backing you.
Listen.
When and he even asked me, Katt even asked, well, say when Cedric said, when I said there were reports that Katt said that there was a joke that he told that you stole from him. Said, I didn't steal no joke. He said, it don't even sound the same. I said, okay. Nobody said, Shannon, you should have pulled out the video and showed him Katt joke and his joke. Nobody said anything.
You know why, Shannon? This nigga's so stupid. Let me explain it to you real plain. Let me explain to you. Your video has 37 million views. The one you did with Katt Williams. 37 million views, right? Your Cedric had 1.6 million views a year ago. Nobody said it because nobody watched it, nigga. That's why nobody said shit about it. You fucking idiot. Did nobody say shit about it? Because nobody watched it. That's why all of this shit is resurfacing and things are coming out now, Shannon, is because they saw that interview. This whole thing where you're like, just assuming that everybody that says some shit about your Katt Williams interview watched your Cedric interview, literally there's no proof of that. out for a year, and it's 1.6 million views. Did nobody say that shit after I talked to Cedric? When I said that, when Cedric said this, did nobody have nothing to say? But now that I said it to Katt, people got something to say. Nigga, because they watched the Katt interview and they didn't watch the Cedric interview. What is so hard to understand? Oh, Unc, you out here looking bad, bro. This is that bunking shit that motherfuckers be talking about. You know what?
Right.
Now all of a sudden, Katt, hold on. And I said, it was tough hearing some of the things he said about people that I've interviewed and have. I'm not saying we boys. If somebody's Bucket or Burns, yes, I know Steve. I speak to Steve. I know Quake. I talk to Quake all the time.
Right.
Yes, I have Say's number.
Which is why you let them niggas. This is why Katt was calling you out to your face. You just try to ignore it.
When they came on, I didn't cut anybody off. When was the time that I cut somebody off? Now you want me to cut him off. Man, but
nobody told you to cut anybody off. You gaslighting again. Nobody said interrupt him. Everybody said when it was your turn to speak, you should have been making Katt elaborate more on certain points. You're gaslighting.
He going in, okay?
I mean, that's the point of having that space where you can tell your truth. That's the whole point.
And I telling your truth or telling the truth, because I promise you, in most cases, it's not the same.
I know a guy that he got so much, he always has something to say.
Right.
Now, this is the same guy. You know what? I ain't gonna even, no. Look here.
You gonna let it go? You ain't gonna
I'm
say
gonna
nothing?
let it go. Because this is what I told you. And I get on Stephen A. of this all the time.
Yeah.
I say, stop giving people your audience's ear.
Mm.
Stop giving it. Your platform bigger than theirs.
Mm.
Yep, because that's all it's about to y'all in the end is numbers and money. That's y'all niggas worship. You niggas worship money. You niggas worship money, success, fame. My channel do big. I mean, this nigga Shannon Sharpe has had more money than has ever been needed in life for the last 30 years. This nigga still obsessed with money and fame and all this shit. Why, nigga? Especially to the point of doing it the way you doing it. Weird.
I like that.
Sometimes success, the only success they get to taste is taking a bite out of you.
Mm.
Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I'm doing what I'm doing. Obviously, 27 million people thought enough like, oh, he's sitting down with Katt, word of mouth. Maybe they saw a snippet or something.
No, everybody thought Katt. Nobody thought about you. This is gross you doing this, Shannon. This is, bro, for him to be pretending that these 37 million views, 35 million views at this point is about anything other than Katt Williams is gross. You're doing exactly what Katt Williams talked about Cedric and fucking Steve doing. Taking too much credit and stealing. Nigga, you had nothing to do with this shit outside of your platform was already on the channel over 1 million views. And like I told everybody, you get recommended, like, bro, ask if you know a man that watches YouTube videos, they got an account, and you know they watch a lot of sports videos. Ask them how often Shannon Sharpe pops up in their shit, especially if they tell you they ain't subscribed. I'm not even subscribed to any of Shannon Sharpe's shit, and it all pops up. Like nothing. When he was on Undisputed, I get Undisputed videos all day long. A lot of these fucking there's a lot of sports YouTube channels that literally all day react to what shit Shannon and Skip said on the show that morning. So Shannon's always pumping in the algorithm. What made it jump over the moon was the fact he finally had somebody that people actually truly gave a fuck about, because this nigga, Shannon didn't even know what he was getting himself into. Everybody else knew. That's why everybody clicked. They're like, oh shit, Katt Williams actually did an interview? And this nigga gonna sit here and act like it had something to do with it. Had nothing to do with you outside of the platform that you built, quote unquote. You providing us, you didn't provide anything. Your interview skills was trash. Skill. That's your interview style.
Man, I need to sit down and watch this.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Big fucking whoop, nigga. See, Shannon didn't even know you could get like millions of views on a couple hour long, 3 hour long video. Like, this is all a shock to him. They just show you how he don't know what he doing, but somehow he there.
When was the last time?
A good 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay. Tell me.
Okay, this rebuttal video. You know what it's at? 1 million views. Proving my point. Nobody gives a fuck about you, Shannon. It was Katt.
When was the last time somebody sat down for a non-sporting event? 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds.
Damn near every day, Shannon. This nigga Shannon don't even know that people will actually sit through long-form live streams about anything other than sports. This is shocking to him. He's like, first of all, nigga, people sit through 2 hour and 48-minute movies, nigga. That's not a sport. This nigga is literally just sitting there just like, I can't even imagine people watching anything for over 2.5 hours that ain't sports related, says the big ass dumb jock. I'm sure you're not surprised.
And watched and listened. Remember, that's why they say linear television is dying, with the exception of live events.
Right.
Because people's attention span. Everybody.
No. See, live TV is dying because of the content. And you want proof? All the shit that you were saying during your Katt Williams interview and the shit he was saying, you couldn't have said on linear TV, you fucking fool. It's the content. People knew Katt over here, he can keep it a buck, say whatever. He bringing up Epstein and shit like that. Had y'all been on ESPN and he said Epstein, they would have fucking shut the whole show down right then. Just live TV is dying because people don't have attention spans. Meanwhile, everybody just stopped watching TV and started watching everything else. They'd have went to an emergency commercial, all that shit. This nigga's in there like, that's why people not watch. No, people not watch. Like, that's the thing. If TV had ever changed up and got with the times, they'd be in a different place. I mean, think about it. They have shows that are so toxic where it's just like, you know, when you're going to watch this episode of this reality show, a motherfucker going to be arguing and fighting, throwing drinks and shit. But then they bleep out the words. It's like, so what is the purpose really? You know what I mean? What the fuck is the purpose really? If you're going to fucking, this show is about fucking violence, sexual themes, cheating, all of this shit. But if they say bitch or fuck, you got to edit it. That don't even make sense. A weird moral superiority trying to thread that weird ass needle. This nigga don't even know the draw to internet TV versus regular TV, just on a basic level.
Very short.
Everybody is getting their info from their smartphone. They're watching on their phone. They're streaming their phone, iPads, computer, whatever. 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 5 seconds. Think about that. Yeah. That's a cowboy game.
This is all he can equate it to. Well, funny thing is, a lot like the Cowboys' last game didn't get 35 million views. You see how stupid this nigga's analogy is? Like, nigga, the Cowboys ain't getting 37 million views a game, nigga. Nigga, that's like Super Bowl numbers.
Yeah.
27 million people. Mm-hmm. There are some sporting events that don't get watched by 27 million. Mm-hmm. That's what you're mad about. You're not mad about I didn't cut this man off. You're not mad about that. Oh, those are your boys and you let them talk about your boys. That's not what y'all mad about.
No, first of all, who's mad at you? Number one. Number two, I literally haven't heard anybody say he should have cut Katt off. I've heard nobody say this. Nobody. But those Steve and all of them are your boys. And I guarantee they feel different about you that you let them do that. Because if they that type of assholes that Katt talking about, they feel some type of way that you let Katt come on there, say that shit, and you didn't have they back because y'all supposed to be boys. Shannon's stupid, bro. He don't know how any of this works.
That's not what you're mad about. Oh, you not even a journalist. He could have got so much meat off the bone. You're not mad about that.
Yeah, he talking about Steve and Cedric and them, and he admitted that he know all them niggas personally. He admitted he did. So yeah, them are your boys. You just didn't know that the beef was like that. And that's the thing. Shannon can't come out and admit, like, I let Katt on and I ain't know what Katt was gonna say. I ain't know Katt was gonna do that. That's all he need to admit.
You're mad that 27 million
you know they did
to the right now. My subscribers on Club Shay jumped up 500,000. That's what you.
Church out.
Anytime a nigga's argument is views, subscribers, in the context of, it's one thing if a nigga's talking about your channel as a whole or whatever, and then you go, nigga, I got all these subs and this and that now. Funny you say that when my numbers are going up. How you saying I have a failing channel when my numbers are going up? That makes sense in that context. But in the context of, why did you let him say certain shit and then you just moved on to the next question like he didn't say anything? How you're correlating that with that, bro, I'm confused. I got to be honest, my nigga. I'm thoroughly confused. And here's the thing. He gonna get a wake-up call on his next interview.
Mad about? You mad about now all of a sudden my IG, I'm over 3 million on that. That's what you mad about.
Nobody, Shannon, in all of this, nobody has brought up your subscribers, your Instagram followers, any of this shit. Only you. This is all about Katt Williams. And now you're using Katt Williams as a constant flex. So Shannon can't ever brag that, hey, I built my shit from the bottom up. He can't ever brag that. He can brag that he hit the lottery one day, because that's all he did. He hit the algorithm lottery, and now this nigga sitting here acting like that's some shit that he built. You didn't build that, nigga. You had Katt Williams come on there and say some shocking shit to the million-something people you had on your dormant channel that wasn't really banking like that. Ricky Smiley's shit did more than Cedric. You sitting there talking like a nigga that can drop 27 million views anytime they want. That's what you sound like. You need to be way more humble on this shit, my nigga. Way more humble. Like, nigga, I got 500,000 new subs in the back. Nigga, you still a little YouTuber. This nigga act like going over 2 million means something. Like in what he's talking about. 2 million is a lot of subscribers. It's a lot. But what he's trying to compare himself to, no, nigga. You talking about channels with 50 million and shit like that, nigga. What are you talking about? There's videos with 1 billion views, nigga. Make a 1 billion view video and then you can beat on your chest like this. Other than that, nigga, this is corny, nigga. All this shit coming across is corny, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, Joe Rogan been banking views like this for decades now, nigga. And he built it out of the dirt. Yeah, this nigga had his toe in Hollywood, but what the fuck was he doing? Fear Factor? Fear Factor stand up. Oh, I'm gonna learn how to do MMA, and then bam, I'm gonna do this podcast that's different than all TV. Because normally when you watch normal TV and you see somebody like a Joe Rogan interviewing people, they're not gonna say the shit that Joe Rogan says. It doesn't matter if you agree with Joe Rogan or disagree. We can all agree that he's gonna say some shit that you ain't gonna hear on regular TV. And he don't get that. That's the draw. That's real hosting. You're not that. Katt came. The only reason Katt came is because you let your homeboys come on there and talk shit about him. But you'll do anything for clout. And you letting your friends know that, hey, yeah, I let him do all that, but 35 million views, nigga, 500,000 subscribers. Me. Because if it ain't about the money.
The potential. Man, y'all know what's going to happen now? Man, somebody might come throw a boatload. Or might. That's what you mad about.
Yeah.
But when you was biting the apple,
somebody gonna come throw a boatload of money to you for what? You're doing the same thing. So now you're literally talking about how you're trying to secure a bag off a Katt. A whole separate bag. How much of this bag are you giving to Katt?
Never said anything negative about y'all. I gave you y'all credit. I never criticized anybody because the way I look at it, Ocho, everything I saw my brother do, I said I can do it.
Right.
You know why? Because he lived in the same house I lived in. He got rained on just like I did. He had to go outside to the woods to go to the bathroom just like I did. So hell, if he went to college, why can't I? If he go to the NFL, why can't I? So if I see you guys do something, you do it. You're damn right. I believe I can do it.
Yeah.
Shannon, you asked this nigga questions like, hey, Katt Williams, have you ever been booed before? This is what people are talking about, Shannon. Those questions. It was several times like, oh my God, Shannon, what do you mean? This nigga's like, well, have you ever dropped a pass? This nigga, like, just goofy shit. This nigga, Katt Williams been doing comedy for 50 fucking years. And I'm supposed to believe he ain't never been booed. He ain't never messed up a joke. He ain't never messed up nothing. Yeah, ask the Katt. Hey, Katt, when did you know you were funny? Funny people don't have no realization. It's just like, I found that the way that I talk about shit, people can laugh at. That's all it really is. My style of explaining certain shit can be funny compared to more people. Because you can throw a subject at Katt and he's gonna give you a funny perspective of it. That's what makes him funny. Because you can throw the same topic at somebody else and they don't know what to say. This nigga Shannon, bro. And now after him surviving that interview and it turning into what it did, instead of him falling back and being grateful for it, this nigga running out in front being like, but what about me? But what about look, Shannon, the biggest video on my motherfucking LNC Sports channel came from you. When you went at Kwame Brown and embarrassed yourself. This is the same shit. This is the same shit. When Kwame Brown called you out, what did you say? Kwame Brown only called you out because he broke. He only averaged a couple points in the games and yada, yada, yada. This is Shannon. This is what Shannon, this is how he argued. Anytime you fucking call him out about anything or question something he say, first thing he ready to say is you a broke bitch. You ain't got no money. You ain't got more views than me. You ain't got... Man, go to LNC Sports and watch the video with Kwame versus Shannon. And that's all Shannon got on national TV and tried to say that Kwame was jealous of him. So this just for the record, this is Shannon Sharpe go-to move.
Hey, you wanna tell me who has something to say so I can snap real quick?
No, you ain't got to snap on him, Ocho.
Sure, because I be
Ocho,
ready too, man.
But here's see, Ocho, just like everybody, like I said, everybody this and that. I don't know why he going to this. I'm going to ESPN because they reached out and said, you know what, we would love to have you a part of our network.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Wait a minute, nigga. Hold on. Wait. Time out. Wait.
Everybody this and
nigga, you got a puppy on your shirt?
I'm
nigga, you gay.
That I don't know why he going to this. I'm going to ESPN because they reached out and said, you know what, we would love to have you a part of our network.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? I didn't even hear that part. The puppy fucked me up. What did you just say?
Everybody this and that. I don't know why he going to this. I'm going to ESPN because they reached out and said, you know what, we would love to have you a part of our network.
Yeah.
We know what, but that's where the sellouts go. Because you can't keep it a buck. See, you and Stephen A are controlled opposition. They let y'all come and do y'all YouTube channels, and this is why y'all don't really, y'all let Katt say certain shit, but you ain't gonna really push back on it because you want to keep your ESPN job. Why you acting like you can't lose your ESPN job for some shit you say on here? And had you, like, when it, like, some of the shit that the nigga said, I guarantee you had to call and apologize and explain. You ain't, you mean to tell me you didn't talk to anybody from ESPN after this interview and explain yourself? You a motherfucking lie, nigga. I know how that shit go, nigga. You work for Disney.
Yeah, I like that.
I can only judge a man through the experience that I've had with said man. I can only judge an individual through the experience that I've experienced with said individual. Yeah. How can I judge Ocho if I've never been around Ocho? Ocho on that fuck stuff. That's not my experience with him.
Right.
So I'm sorry, that's your experience with him. Ocho, you know what I get asked a lot, and I know you get asked this also. Man, what's such and such like? I say, I can only tell you what he's like with me.
Yeah.
So for me to be able to speak to tell you what he's going to be like with you, that would be a lie.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
How did we get here? Nobody asked you to do that, nigga. This is a straw man. Get back on topic, nigga.
Right.
I can only speak to how he treats me and how he's treated me or how she has treated me. So, but
that's all anybody, that's why they asked you what it was like. Because that's all anybody ever expects, nigga. Nobody expects for you to go when you ask, hey, what was it like? What was it like when you met this one chick? You think she got some good head? No, ain't nobody asking you that, nigga. You think she be good from the back? No, that's not what anybody's asking you. So don't even, that's a whole straw man to sit here and be like, I can only tell you from when I met them. Well, no shit.
This notion, y'all need to stop this. And you're going to catch, you know who I'm talking about. Oh, they know who I'm talking about.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Let me look at the chat.
But that's what I.
Chat, who we talk about, chat? Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay.
But that's what it's about. It's about 27. Right. I mean, they make it seem like I've never had, like Steve Harvey's almost at 10 million. You're almost at 6 million. Coach Primer's at 6 million.
Y'all niggas are clout demons.
Yo, the devil's in full effect.
Look, I got over 2 million views on my channel, hidden. So I don't even, what's the flex? Anything to do with anything. You literally is like, I don't have to respond to anybody questioning anything about my interviewing style or anything because I got money, views, and I've had millions of views before. Yeah, you ain't never had 20. Where's your 20 or who's your other 20? Steve's almost at 10. Who's over 10?
DC Young Flies at 4 million.
Yeah.
I got not only do the whole.
Yeah, I see you skipped over that 1.6. Said the Entertainer, 1.6.
Whole episode, but I got breakout clips that's done 1 million views, that's done 2 million views, that's done 3 million views.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure you are getting a whole bunch of views from repackaging shit. Definitely. Editing some shit you already did is easier than making new shit.
They make it seem like I was peeling around, oh, my pod can have 45,000 views. No. I've had episodes that do 300,000 downloads.
Yeah.
That's not the point. Does any of that have to do with your interview style? Nothing. gaslighting. None of this shit have to do with anything, nigga.
And you wonder why. You wonder why you only have limited success. You think you having success, but think about how much more success you could have if you got that envy, that jealousy, and that hate out your heart. But y'all quick, y'all write all these little catchy phrases on your little page, and it's you. You write, all you doing is writing a memoir to yourself.
Come on now. Come on, preacher.
But you think, hey, look at this. I got this out the mud. I came from the trenches.
Right.
And you got more hate in your heart with all that you got, that you've been blessed with so much, and all you do is hate on a man that you think better.
This is all, you said out of your mouth, Shannon, that they, whoever they are, that you don't want to say their name, you said they had a problem with you not pushing back to certain things that Katt said. How we got all the way here is weird. This nigga didn't ask you this because he hate you, because he didn't, motherfuckers wouldn't question your shit because they hate you because you better. Better at what?
How about get better? Create better content. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna leave it alone, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
And this for everybody that's out
listen,
there.
You preach it right now.
Just because you're first to do something, that don't mean you the best at it.
Just because, and let me tell you something, just because you get 35 million views on something don't mean you the best at it.
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
Bubbles, what's happening?
Listen to me again, chat. Just because you're first, that doesn't mean you're the best.
Wow.
Because a lot of times people think, well, I was first. That don't mean you the best.
Come on now.
So Roger Bannister was the first man to break the 4-minute mile. Is he the best mile of all time? Absolutely not.
Nope. I like where you're going.
So if I'm
look, that nigga said I like where you going, and then look at him. You can't make that up, nigga.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Good girl, what's happening? This nigga look smooth the fuck off. This nigga chat on autopilot, nigga.
Mile. Is he the best mile of all time? Absolutely not.
Nope. I like where you're going.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Jim Hines was the first man to run a sub 10 second 100 meters. Was he the best 100 meter all time? No. So just because you guys were the first, or you was a part of the first to do it, go ahead.
I like where you going with this. This nigga left. Hey, hold on, I'll be back on. This nigga like, I like where you going with this. 5 seconds later, this nigga looked away immediately. Then 5 seconds later, I'm out, nigga. Hey, I'll be back. Nah, peace at the door, This nigga in the room with his bitch hitting the blunt. Yeah, he going through one of them long ass fucking rants, baby. Shit. Nigga, get on my fucking nerves. Oh. Nah, go ahead and roll another one, because I'm about to smash the rest of this. I'm going to hit this real quick and go back in there. Nah, I told the nigga I'd be right back. This nigga's wild.
Absolutely not.
Nope. I like where you're going.
That nigga sent this girl that text like, come get me.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Jim Hines was the first man to run a sub 10 second 100 meters. Was he the best 100 meter all time? No. So
this nigga plug my light back up.
So just because you guys were the first, or you was a part of the first.
Hey, hold on, man. Yeah, she unplugged my light. I'll be right back. Light done came back on and everything. She done got the light back on. You ain't got, nah, sit back down, nigga. She got the light on, the light back on, nigga.
Was the first man to run a sub 10 second 100 meters. Was he the best 100 meter all time? No. So just because.
Okay, the light's on, nigga.
because you guys were the first, or
Man,
you
hold on,
were the
nigga.
part
Hold
of
on, nigga. I gotta fix this light, nigga. I'll be back. So at bare minimum, he ain't hear shit this nigga said the last 30 seconds.
the first to do it. Go ahead, Ocho. That don't mean you the best at it. So I'm sorry, chat, to get on my soapbox tonight, but sometimes I get frustrated when some people, what they try to do, they smile and hey.
Nigga, Ocho has left the chat, nigga. Joe had about enough of you. Nigga, you been stroking yourself off for like 15 minutes, nigga. This nigga, man, unk on one, nigga. Damn. Pass that blunt.
Hey, I'm all for you. I'm all about this. I'm all about that. And all the while, y'all hating.
Y'all hating, nigga. Nigga, ain't nobody hating, nigga. Bro, ask my wife. You know how she always knows Shannon Sharpe and will never forget Shannon Sharpe? Because when Shannon Sharpe used to be on CBS, nigga, it sounded like a runaway slave talking. And I used to always say that shit. Bro, I'm so sorry. And I don't know what runaway slaves actually sounded like, but the ones that are depicted in movies, that's what Shannon was sounding like. He up there with all these fucking coaches, Boomer Esiason and shit. He did everything but pull out the Henny and the Black on NFL CBS. And as soon as that nigga come on, oh, fuck, Shannon at the desk. Fucking runaway slave. Stop calling him that. Man, no, tell that nigga stop talking like that. Bro, I'm telling you, I've had gripes with Shannon Sharpe behind the microphone for legit over a decade, nigga. Like, some of y'all niggas, this is all like new territory for y'all. Nigga, I've had this battle with this nigga for a decade. It took Skip Bayless to make you tolerate this nigga. What kind of shit is that? And Chad Johnson, this nigga's changed. Chad Johnson would never sit on a fucking show and just cradle a nigga balls like this. I don't know what happened to Ocho, bro. You got to go back to Johnson. You not Ocho Cinco no more. You Chad Johnson again. You the same nigga that scored a touchdown to put on the Hall of Fame jacket. Posing the cheerleaders and shit. Now you want a Shannon's hose.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
This nigga, I thought he was really gonna respond to the critics. All this nigga did was tell y'all niggas, here, I can summarize this nigga's whole rant. It didn't take 15 minutes. Here it is right here.
I'm still rich, y'all broke, and y'all are stupid.
Tell me that ain't what that nigga said. Tell me, that's literally what this nigga just got finished saying. 15 minutes.
I'm still rich, y'all broke, and y'all are stupid.
You can't make it up. You brag so much, your co-host got up and left. Wait. Hold on. Are you talking about Kwame?
Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga. I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, and for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, tussling or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's who he's talking about. But I promise it's a Kwame video. We'll go over it tonight. This who he talking to. This what he mad about, and this who he talking to. He talking to fucking Kwame. I just figured it out, bro. That's who this nigga's talking about. I'm about the kid. This is gonna be fun. Man's is out here in a dress, drag, and all types of other goofy shit. You know the shit he said he'd never do. Except he did it, and all of a sudden his career took off after he did it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a couple videos. And none of them really even jump like that. Watch this. Josh in the cut one time. Ladies break out the Methuselah. What's happening, kid?
Bring it to Methuselah!
And Kwame Brown did a video that said Katt Williams gets responses, but no denial. Like I told you, man, the real know. The real know what to listen for. Oh, I get the heart it now. We watching that shit. Matter of fact, we might have time watching now. It's not as long as I thought it was. I'm sure it's probably from a longer live stream. Which I guess we'll watch the clip, and if the clip says we should watch the stream, then we'll watch the stream. That seems like that makes sense. we go. Grab this Kwame video right quick. Make sure you hit the like button if y'all haven't already.
Because I play college ball.
$20 goal
I am a Division I basketball player. You're not talking basketball with me.
Bring it to Medusa!
That didn't go well.
We got up a short today. I'm gonna try to get up 3 to 4 shorts a day. Wrestling Beat Squad, gonna watch wrestling tonight. Update out in the morning. I'll get to the shits, huh? Take a nap so I can stay up all night. Because when I get off the air tonight, do wrestling update. Matter of fact, basically when Javon get in the stream, I'm signing off. I truly don't think Shannon Sharpe like girls, just for the record. I've been seeing some of the comments. Can't say I disagree. That shit was sus when he had his leg up, nigga, in that interview. I'm like, what are you doing, nigga? Your bitch ass getting a little too comfortable. You still like him. In the sports world, it's different than like a lot of other worlds. Like in the sports world, there's certain people you have to follow, even if you don't really like them like that. Because they get the latest shit, or they're gonna have the guess. Shannon is considered necessary evil. His fan base ain't like that, bro. I don't even know what your fascination is with this nigga. You can't even tell me how many yards this nigga had in his career. You can't even tell me how many Super Bowls he won. Some reason you like him. I wonder what reason that is. Kwame, what's good, kid?
Tactical nuke incoming!
The fact that it took you that long lets me know how you found out. You ain't watched now Shannon Sharpe game from beginning to end. Not one. You have never watched the Shannon Sharpe game from beginning to end. This has never happened. I watched several Shannon Sharpe games from beginning to end. Didn't like him when he played. Don't like him as a commentator. I respect him. But a lot of the shit he be doing since he got out of football kind of confirmed shit I was even feeling about him then.
The Brown boys. The Brown boys. The Brown boys. We the Brown boys. The Brown boys. We the Brown boys.
All right, let's get into this, y'all. All right, look here now, Shannon Sharpe. Listen, my brother. I know me and you had a back and forth. You said some things about me. I will not say what you said. We leave it in 2023 or 2022, whenever you said. I said some things about you, but we both grown, both big boy, big boy. Do not flag. This was a great interview, so I'm going to react to it. Turn up, salute to you, Cino. That would be up to him, He seemed to be a little upset by what I said. The story about him and Luda was real. Go along, get along gang. Man, that was a crazy story there, boy. That was a crazy story. Yeah, I'm gonna put an overlay up. I'm definitely putting the overlay up. No. I know them niggas definitely will flag me. I'm putting up an overlay. I'm saying fair use. I'm gonna play it up under the fair use.
Kwame, You needed to holler at me, Kwame. I'm gonna tag my stream with you tonight because I know you'll watch it. You watch pretty much anything you tagged in because you a real one. I'm gonna let you know, bro. You can show that shit, and ain't shit that nigga can do about it. And if they try to strike your shit, he can lose his YouTube channel. I'm gonna put you on game. Put you on game, Mr. Bust Life.
I'm definitely putting up an overlay. Listen, man. Listen. I don't have no problem. This was a great interview.
Oh no, Sterling was way better.
I'm telling you. And Shannon asked the right questions, and Katt I like that he didn't try to keep talking over.
I can agree with that assessment of that, Josh, from that level, except that that's kind of what my gripe is with Shannon, where I'm like, bro, it's not you, because he's trying to make it seem like this interview went viral because of him and Katt. It's like, no, it was just Katt only. It was just Katt only. And if Katt would have just treated it like how all his other interviews that Shannon does, it wouldn't have got the 35 million. And that's the thing. Shannon want to come across as somebody that's this real authentic from the streets motherfucker, but then he falls in that category like you talking about. Like, bro, you just saying what you allowed to say.
Katt Williams, which made it a great interview because sometimes the interviewer can make it about themselves. And I think Shannon did a good job of sometimes I'm pretty sure he had more questions and he wanted to jump in, but when Katt Williams wanted to finish a point, he didn't stop him. He let him go. So that's what made it a really good interview.
Exactly. And that was okay. And I'm like, I told Shannon, you were okay well, I didn't tell Shannon personally, obviously, but like I was saying to Shannon, rather, however you want to put it, it's like, you can let him go. But nigga, after he get finished, you gotta have something better to say, my nigga.
Katt exposed the whole industry. You ain't so crazy, KB. I'm trying to tell you. I said I think that there's no more talented guys. They keep the talented guys at the bottom, and they say that they're crazy. They say that they're nothing. They say that they're bust. And then they leech off of them and get somebody else to remix what they saying and what they doing. They stand on their shoulders and they do it on the big white companies.
Exactly. That's why motherfucking literally Stephen A. Smith be on ESPN. We know how he get down on there. All true sports fans know that you don't trust Stephen A. for shit. He's just forced down your throat. And then he'll get on YouTube and try to tell motherfuckers that he literally said since Kevin Samuels died, he's gonna be the new Kevin Samuels.
I've been saying this since I came to the internet. And now that Katt Williams said it, this is a guy who says he has 12 shows, 10 plus 2 more, 12 shows that he's funded, paid for by himself, specials that he's funded and paid for on his own. He Netflix specials, he go around the world and book shows around the world. This is the guy that they're saying is a drug addict and that he's crazy. Salute.
And that's why Kwame can relate to this. Everybody got drummed in their head that Kwame Brown was a bust, but he played several years in the NBA and he made more money playing basketball than Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Famer, made playing football. Because there's this moniker of him being a bust and all this shit, Shannon thought he could look down on him because Shannon's a part of the go along, get along. I mean, the math is just 1 + 1, bro.
You Miss Alexandra, your fine self. But this is a guy that they're saying is crazy and that they're saying is a drug addict. How is it that he's making the best business decisions if he's so crazy? How is it that he's his own boss and he's doing his own thing, but in the world that we live in, it's crazy to do it on your own. It's crazy to not have White Zaddy setting it up for you.
Facts.
You don't know how to do that. Don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you.
Facts.
That's what they hear a lot. You know how many times I've heard that? We'll take care of that for you. and then you find out that shit ain't taken care of. It ain't taken care of at all. And it's on you. So it seemed like I told y'all from day one, everybody that they tell you is crazy, you better take a second look at them. Take a second look at the people that they tell you is crazy. Take a second look at the people that they tell you is effed up.
Okay, so let's look at Dave Chappelle, for example. They was calling that nigga crazy like a motherfucker when it seemed like he was ostracized, when he, was on his sabbatical. Do they call that nigga crazy now? I mean, they still call Kanye crazy even when he playing ball. They'll stop a little bit, but as soon as he say something they don't like, crazy again. How often have you heard them call Chappelle crazy since he been back? They called him crazy. He was smoking crack, all types of shit.
Take a second look at the people that they demonize throughout the media. And the people that they prop up on pedestals, I'm telling you that those to me are the worst people. I don't care who they are. Some of them is the people that you like. Those are the worst people in the world. You'll understand it later. But those are the worst people in the world. And the whole said the entertainer story, I mean, pretty much said what I did in a nutshell, that the person that they pick, I said, stars are not born, they're created. Yeah, stars are no longer born, they're created. You can have a star that is the best at everything. He's the best guitarist, best at piano, best at singing. But if they can't control it, they get rid of it. If they can't control it, they cancel it. Because now it's too dangerous to get rid of it because there's a camera everywhere. There's science. So you just cancel it. You kill it without even killing it. To take away a man's or a woman's ability to eat, you killing them while he's still alive or while she's still alive. That's why I say we got to stop canceling people. You are killing that person while they're still living. And I ain't talking about just banning them off the internet and all that other shit. I'm just saying, we'll try to stop a person from eating, period, if he say the wrong thing to the wrong person.
Yep.
That's how you make a man commit suicide. That's how you turn a woman into a prostitute. When you get people down on their luck, they'll do anything to get back whole.
That's why a lot of the top tier comedians, actors, and shit like that all have that story of being downtrodden. Or a story of coming from superior innocence. Something they can take advantage of.
That's what we're creating in society right now. We got people that they're propping up on pedestals, giving them this tag of celebrity, and they have people that become jealous of these people, and we love when a celebrity falls. We love it. Mm-hmm. Nothing makes us feel better than to see a celebrity fall from grace so we can laugh at them. Oh, it's funny. Man, there's so many people get a kick out of seeing Delonte West begging in the streets.
Which is wild that LeBron James could have any fucking teammate out homeless on the street needing all types of help. That's wild.
It's a LeBron fans that love it.
That's some real shit, Kwame. That's some real shit. LeBron should have sent that nigga a house. Like, LeBron could have literally sent that nigga a house and never even put his name on it. But we know what LeBron fans will say. You don't know what he did. Yeah, I know, bro. You got it. You got it, my nigga. I ain't gonna argue with you. Now you come back a year from now, and Shannon Sharpe ain't got nowhere near 35 million views, 40 million views on the video. Nowhere near it, right? Then this nigga be talking about, well, what did you expect? That's not realistic for me to be getting 40 million views every video. And I knew when I got the video that was just that video. Man, as soon as you got this motherfucker, you got 35 million views up under your, well, you was at 27, beating on your chest, nigga, immediately. And Kwame Brown, let me see how much his live stream got. Because I'm like, if his live stream is anywhere near this clip, nigga, you look goofy. Yeah. And look, bro, he got 35 million views on that video. He worried about Kwame, whose shit is up to 119. $119,000 views. Got this nigga hurt. Tough luck, nigga. It's always FUBU. I'm probably gonna park right here for now. Come back tonight. Get more in depth with some ish. Maybe touch on a new topic or two to start off our new week. All right, never mind. What y'all eating for dinner, bro? What's dinner talking about today? This nigga called all people low attention span. I can't believe there's people that watch something the same amount of time as a football game. What? Bro, niggas that sit on YouTube and watch a whole 8-hour court stream, nigga. They be in recess for 2.5 hours, nigga. Chat be lit. He's just saw bro. I think June said out of touch, like nigga, completely out of touch, bro. Hot roast eating at the bowling alley. Man, I want to go bowling. What me and family gonna do? I'm gonna give me a new ball if I have enough balls. Money with taxes. Give me a new bowling ball. Get some decent balls just to bowl with balls. Find some used ones and get them drilled. Find some family bowling league or some shit. No, they ain't gonna want to do it. I would, but find what night is family night and start doing that. What bowling alleys always have family night. Hot roast with like carrots and all of that shit. What, you having white people over? Or you having black people pot roast? There is a difference. See, there it is. But I want to do it with them, at least to start off. Plus, I was in league shape 10 years ago. I don't even know how to bowl anymore. Well, me and Chris used to go to the bowling alley all the time. We stopped going when football was probably about 7. It was like the people we was going with stopped. Then it was like we moved far away from it. And then it was just like, once she started doing gymnastics, that basically our extracurricular budget was over. Our extracurricular budget turned into football going over at grandma's house and us watching a movie, getting a pizza or something. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. It's just more like just getting back in shape. I need to give me some shoes and shit. Had these cheap ass $30 joints. I still got them, but I need new ones. I got the most unconventional bowling, but I control that motherfucker. Motherfucker, like, cause Chuck, he's a fucking literally a PBA level bowler, and I'm not. That's not exaggeration. He's worked at a bowling alley since he was a teenager, and just this nigga averaging 250s, shit of that nature. But then again, I'm probably lying. Say peace to your boy. Might as well get out of here so I can get back. Shay at latenightcrew.net if you got news and all that good shit. If you live near a Casey's, coffee is free on Monday if you got a Casey's card. So you're welcome. Clee, French, Josh, Felix, Nopper, Kendra, Beesh, the whole entire Real Late Night crew, June, King, Good Girl, Bubba's, Token, everybody, yeah, J-Dub. Shout out to all my people up north. Stay warm. Tommy, love you too, bro. I got you here shortly.
Not the cap.
That might be cap. I'm gonna make sure it's not. I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's not. I got you here shortly, Tommy. Everybody, I love you too, bro. I will see y'all here in a couple hours. Third shifters. Let's turn up tonight, man. I know y'all all dreary because it's Monday, man. Stop whining like bitches, nigga. It's just a motherfucking Monday, cuz. And shout out to my boy Allan, man. Fucking loser. Peace out, store. Get better, Chadrick.
I mean, this is some shameful shit.
Hey man, can I get you anything?
I'm losing my motherfucking mind, man.
Can I get you water or something, man?
Oh, okay.
You doing okay? All right.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
what's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside? Don't ski. These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray.
And I'm Steve. Steve LeBlanc. It's okay, I have bacon here, right?
Set the mood right. Pick you up, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love. Finding you is like a treasure. Barely. Making my heart feel this way. What is wrong with my butt? And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just barely. Yeah.
Just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed the hand, went upstairs and fucked her.
Crushed it.
I'll see y'all here in a couple of hours, man. Have a great dinner. The rest of y'all, get y'all asses up for work. And the rest of y'all, if you just got off work, kick back and relax. Taco Tuesday tomorrow.